Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya Sidegigcrafts, and guys, I am so glad you're here with me today. I did a little something today. I've been talking to you guys about this bookstore downtown and wanting to film there forever, and I did a little bit. So I had so much fun talking to the shop owner, Mr. Reed, as well as David, and they were fantastic. I took my books up there and he says, you know what? You got a lot of stuff. I'm just going to charge you a flat rate. And I said, oh, please, thank you. That would be amazing. And he gave me a really good deal. And he goes, you've got a lot of the stuff that people don't want. I said, that's right. That's what I'm looking for. And so David went and found a bunch more. And this is the stuff that he found. I'll show you all of it, but this is the stuff that he found. He knew exactly where this, you guys look. He found covers of books that have just come off of books and they just had them tucked away. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I was like, oh, please, please, please. So I bought these too, and I'm going to have to go back because these gentlemen, oh, they were so sweet. And I just really had a good time this morning. I found some things that I didn't know existed. I love this one. He has mailboxes in there with keys, and every single mailbox is stuffed with ephemera. I got a bunch of it. And then he has this mailbox in the window that also is full of stuff. I'm going to put those videos. I did short clips of those videos because there were people in the store and I didn't want to record anybody without their permission. So there's just little short strips that you guys will see, but little mailbox in the window with postcards and envelopes and old vintage cards and photos. And you guys, I'm going back because those I want to explore some more. I had so much fun. I only got to go through parts of them. I thought that's okay. I'm gonna get part of it today. There'll always be more to go back to. And so some of this stuff I haven't actually looked at yet. Like, I don't know. He handed me this. It's in plastic. The world's greatest short stories. I'll have to pull that out another time. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this one yet, or if I even should, but that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at these book covers. And they were just happy to pass these things on to someone who would do something with them. Look, it's got a big heart on there, embossed on there. Isn't that beautiful? This is Charles Dickens, The Pickwick Papers. I remember that book. I don't remember if I read it or not. We've got yearbooks in here. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's really neat. I love the color on there. So there were some cool yearbook ones. They had some gorgeous, let me set these aside. Gorgeous books. They had some ginormous ones too. I was like, oh, those are going to be a little bit out of my league, a little bit too big for what I need. And some of them looked kind of important. These are really cool too. I thought these might be fun to just put little images or pictures in them. This one, I'm pretty sure that's a yearbook. But I was thinking I could cut these and not feel guilty about that. And I'd have two really nice journals out of it. And then use the squares to put images in, like maybe photos or something. I'm not sure. It's very retro, so I'm not sure what I'll do with that one yet. But it's super cool, and I'm so grateful. Here was another yearbook from 54. It's got like padding in there. Dear Dan, to a true friend, I want to wish the very best of everything. You deserve the best. Dear Dan, dear Dan. Dan, thank you for your yearbook cover. Look at this fantastic. It's so big. This is from, it's got to be a Bible. I mean, I can't read this binding. Oh, wait, maybe I can. It is. It says Holy Bible. So what I'll probably do, I don't know. It's fantastic. It's heavy. I absolutely adore this. I don't cut Bibles, but I'll take a cover from one. What I'm thinking I would like to do, I'd probably keep this piece. Just keep this. And probably make something beautiful out of this. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's going in my hoard for a while. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? I don't know. This is a very, very wonderful, wonderful piece. I'm so glad to have it. And like I was telling them, I don't cut Bibles. But, and this was Robinson Crusoe, which is kind of cool. It's also in a case and a cover. Look at that. It's been protected. It's beautiful. It's got the binding. It's got the gorgeous paper there. I love that. I love that. Make something amazing from these. Beaver Tales 1953. Another yearbook. Kind of cool. That might be a really nice... Okay, forgive my humor, you guys, but I was going to say this might be a really nice men's journal. Okay, now think about it. Don't get mad at me. It just crossed my mind. All right, and then this one. It doesn't have the records in it. It's just the cover of it. But look at that. It's got the pages. It's got the pages in it even. You know this is going to be something great, right? This is going to be something amazing. Look, it's got the cover. It's so cool. I'm going to do something fun of that. It should be like, I don't know. It's going to come to me eventually, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I have that cover, and I know exactly what to do with it. 1951. It's got some stuff stuck on it. Looks like a dried up old rubber band. I'll have to scrape that off, no problem. Are these amazing or what? Niagara. So, but wait, there's more. Those were definitely fun. That was my second. Oh, nope, there's more. There's more of those too. Okay, so after I paid for my first bunch, David took me to another spot that I had missed. And he goes, oh, I've got so much more of this kind of stuff. Let me show you. And he started just yanking this stuff out. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, it's back here where nobody will ever see it. Look at this. United States reports. This whole binding is falling apart. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's leather, you guys. I can feel it. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I'm not even going to put it down there again because I don't want it to rip. I'm going to try to hold that together. That's so amazing. And then I didn't even look at this stuff. He just started stacking it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to look. Just go ahead. Stack it. Stack it. Stack it. And this is leather too. This is the book to that, I think. Yeah, it has to be. First edition, that makes total sense. This is leather. Yep, it sure is. Wow. Beautiful. So that's that whole book. And here's another one. Did I just break that? I did. I just broke that by putting the thing down on it. Well, I tried. There's another one. Those are going to be great. And another one. I think this is the back to that one. So that's 3 of those books. And then we have this one. And they were already gutted. The pages were gone. So I just got the mechanics of it, which is perfect for me. I don't want all the paper, so that's good. And this is a binding. That's pretty cool. And then what's this? Victor Hugo's novels, illustrated. Awesome. I can see this is a big travel journal. I can totally see that. And then we have the Iron Trail. Photo on the front. And all the design work on there. Isn't that neat? Plain on the inside. I love it. There's some string in there. I'm just going to toss that. It looks gross. Okay. There's more. There's more. There's more. Okay, here's the binding for one of the other ones. That's really neat. That feels cool too. I'll make something fun out of it. And then we've got a book cover. What is that? Which way does this go? I'm not sure. This way. I'm not sure what that design is. Can you guys tell what that is? I'm not sure. This is not in English. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. I don't know. I think that's... No, this is something else. So this is a little booklet that was in there with those things. And that's not an... English either. And then Jack and Jill by Louisa May Alcott. That's amazing. That might be something I'd like to read, actually. If it was in English. What? I did not know. I did not know. I was thinking it would be in English, and it's not. Is it German? It's really cool. I love it. All right. And here's something else that was in there. Also not in English. It's got gold pages too. Beautiful. You've got this cover. This one feels like it's plastic, but that's kind of cool too. All right, Fireflies. What is this? Let's look at this children's book. That's kind of neat. And then this one, Tom Sawyer Detective by Mark Twain. It's got some handwriting in there. And these are beautiful too. And they're really nice wood or sturdy gorgeousness. Look at that. What? So yes, there's more. There's more. I have more. They really hooked me up, I'm telling you. And then when I was leaving, he said, I'll see you Tuesday. I said, excuse me? He said, that's the next day we're open. I said, well, I might be here. I don't know. I'll go ahead and put this down here since I already tore it. Bummer. That's okay, though. I'll glue it back together with whatever I'm doing with it, I'm sure. All right. I'm going to take my bags back because they're beautiful, too. All right. The Treasure of the Humble, Maurice. Montgomery Library Association. So these covers are just cut. Look at that amazing embossing on there. If you guys admired just really old books and just how well they're made, really, really cool. They've lasted. Charles Dickens, Tale of Two Cities. It's got a big heart on it. This one. That'd make another stunning, sorry guys, stunning men's journal, wouldn't it? William of Germany. Like a lot of these I'll have to put, you know, a backing on it, a different, but that's okay. Pandora's Box. Byron. Wow, look at that. That is so coolly beat up in such an amazing way. I definitely glue this down to try to keep it. Look at the paper. They used paper underneath it that's printed. That's neat. But I would want to preserve it and glue that down. Really cool. There's two of these guys. So that's a book. And then there's a third one. Arabian Nights. This one's also pretty sturdy. Somebody colored it. Aladdin went into the garden, and there he found the lamp in the niche, as the magician had told him. This book opens flat because it's thread sewn. Look at the binding on there. Got this one. Jungle Rock, the Jungle Book. The Jungle Book! Neat. That's the cover of that one. Here's the back cover of that other one probably. And then there's another. So I've got quite a few that are similar and same size. I can make quite a few books out of those. Look at that. Amazing. All right. Yay. So that's the book covers that I got. Let me show you the next part. Okay. Well, I realize there's a few more book covers in this one, in this batch, but there's a lot of other ephemera too. So hang in there with me. Look at this gorgeous picture. I did find some pictures. I didn't find a lot of pictures. He's got a lot of things, but I didn't find a lot of pictures that I wanted to take home today, but I did find a few. We've got the Holiday House. This is, I had to get this book. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? This cover. And then this one was a plain one. I thought this one needs love too. Just like a little ledger or something. And then Dickens Works. Look at that. It's just, it's beautiful. Miss Minerva. And William Greenhill. Plain on the inside. That's pretty neat too. This looks like it was a cut. This one looks like it's been cut, which is fine. I'm going to definitely use it. And then I found, look, I thought this is on sturdy board. This was like a, well, it's a book. Publisher 1907 price. Okay. My thought was, wouldn't she be lovely cut like in an oval on a cover of a book, or just make her into a smaller journal? I'd have to cut the corner here because that's why I'm thinking it has to be cut. But I think she would be a beautiful journal cover on her own. So I grabbed this one to be a cover because it is on sturdy board. Isn't she beautiful? I love her. So she's going to be a journal one day too. All the projects, guys, all the projects. Okay. Found this beautiful picture. Look at these ladies. They look like they're traveling too, don't they? I'm going to put these covers down there. I lucked out on the covers today. I really did. Those are going to keep me busy for a long time. I found this magazine, well, I don't know what magazine it is. That's just an article. So let's open it and see. Actually, let me get this one out of here because this is another cover. And then I can have a little bit more space and less slideage. So this one's just, let's see if I can see what the book was. The book doesn't tell me. Yes, it does. A&W Visual Library. I don't know what that means because I have like 2 pages in it. But it's a great, great cover. So there's another journal. Yay! So the way I saw it, I spent some money, guys. But if I sell 2 journals, 2.5 journals, I'll make back the money that I spent. I'm okay. Thought, okay, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. So I believe this book is probably going to be a lot of ads and stories. And I didn't open it and look at it, but yeah, there's lots of pictures in here. This is from, I'll see if there's a date on it. Look at the circus. Beautiful art in there. Native American art. We've got some horses, elephants, dogs, cartoons. What else we got? Lots of different things. So let's see if we can get more information about this. That looks like my last weekend. I'm just teasing. Okay. Is there a date on here? Wow, a car was $685. Learn to drive mother's car. Ford. Closed cars. That means they're closed in, right? Not an open top. Sedan was $590. A 4-door sedan was $685. And a coupe was $525. Is there a date in here? 1924. February 1924. Wow, that's amazing. Jewelry. This has been around since 1924. You guys realize this is 101 years old? Isn't that amazing? What is this magazine scene? What history is right there? That's amazing. Wow. That's really cool to think about. All right. Now, I didn't open this one either. Doesn't that look intriguing? I'm like, I don't know what that is. I'm getting it. And it feels very delicate. It's a salesman. It says, we enclose the photo of the number 200 hassock with removable top, shipped from New York City, price $3.50 each. When sold in lots of 24 or more, $3.25 each. These are the swatches. Set of swatches for those various colors enclosed. Please note that this hassock is made with a removable top so that the books and magazines can be stored inside. The top is made of masonite, cotton padding, so like a footstool. So this is the fabric samples that go with it. That's neat. They're kind of plasticky, fabric-y. Really neat. So that's basically a fabric sample for their hassocks in 1945. Wow, that's so cool. I love it. Very neat. Okay, then I got some simple stuff like this birthday greeting. I'll probably use him for, oh my gosh, maybe not. I might just keep that one. He's so cute. Mountains of Tennessee and something. Okay, it says birthday greetings. If there's something that you're pining for, just own up and admit it. And sometime when I'm standing up, I'll hike right down and get it. Okay. This paper feels really funny. It feels different. That's really cute. It feels kind of plasticky. It's weird. Copyright too small to read. It's Hallmark. Interesting. It's darling. It's darling. I love it. That'll probably get stuck in a pocket in a journal. Now this, you guys, this one I grabbed up quick. Look at this cutting. I think there's several sheets in here. I'm hoping it's not too brittle that it just breaks. But I think it's stationary. Some of it is broken. Look at this paper. Can you see that? Seagulls and lighthouses. That is just gorgeous. And they're all cut like that. I don't know how to show you the best. But there's several of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And some of them are broke on the edges. I love it. I think those are going to go into, guess it, beach journals. Of course. That's what they're going into. And you know, the damage is part of the history. So, and then he gave me these little Mr. Rogers quotes that he cut. I thought those were kind of neat. So set those aside. Then I found this Valentine. Let's see if there's anything more to it. Sometimes there's even more fun things on the inside, and this is just a single piece. That's so neat. Looks like there was something that was once glued onto there. This has definitely been through some things. Really cute. I think that would be even on a cute on a journal too. It's a Wonderful Life synopsis. Just typing that I thought was interesting. Okay, this one, you guys, look. Another beach journal. I thought, well, what am I going to do with this big old piece? I thought, well, I could start cutting it. I really wish the picture was smaller. And then I turned it over, and look what I found. A smaller one. I love it. This one's going to be a beach journal, too. It is. It's going to be a beach journal. It's going to be fabulous. I have an idea already. All right. And then I found these. I found some drawings. Somebody did some art, and it made it in there. Baby shoes. Aren't they amazing? And then I found these sketches. Not the scrap paper that keeps sliding into my way. I'm going to move that out of the way. Look at these sketches. They're gorgeous. Somebody started a horse down here. These beautiful faces. And then on this side, they did some charcoals. I think these are 2 different pieces of paper too, if I... Oh no, they're 1 piece of paper. I'm going to have hard decisions to make there. It's 1 piece of paper, so it's going to be tough. I'm going to have to cut that one to use it. It's gorgeous. Okay. I got these out of, not this one. This is a book cover or a tiny little book that was ripped up. A little book there. And then this was out of one of the front mailboxes. You had stuff like this in there. It had the envelope in there and everything from 1953. It's not even, Well, I don't know if this was with this. It was in it, so I took the whole thing, but maybe that card, obviously the card wasn't in it. I didn't even think about that. This was like one of the first things I picked up. And I had never even seen that corner of the store before. And some people came in and I didn't want to get rushed, so I just ducked in the corner like, what's this? And I found all these beautiful things. Look at that. Beautiful postcards, wonderful envelopes. Look at that. Even the acetate is colored. And it's just gorgeous. This is from 1952. It's aged perfectly. I wouldn't even have to do anything to that. Ugh, ugh. Amazing. Look at this one. Oh, this was, okay, so I started reading this. Nicknames and Dictionary of Words and Phrases. Okay, so nicknames for cities, American cities. Let's see. I'm in Birmingham or close. City Beautiful. Okay, well, that's boring. Pittsburgh, the Iron City, the Smoky City. St. Paul. Well, let's see. Hartford, Charter Oak City, Kansas City, Heart of America. Springfield, the Flower City. Toledo, the Corn City. And then you get into, okay, here's some definitions. Attaboy, a contraction of that's a boy, an expression which became popular in American expeditionary forces during the World War. They're cake eater, sometimes contracted to cakey. The term may have originated from the fact that young men to whom the name is applied usually frequent afternoon teas where they drink tea and eat cake, which is not considered manly. The name may have been applied simply because it is an inane and a foolish word suitable to those it means to describe. Cakey. Dark horse, a political term indicating one who up to a certain time keeps in the background and who suddenly comes to the front and snatches victory from the hand of the others. So interesting. I grabbed this because I was like, I just want to read this. Hooch. The term hooch is said to be a contraction of hoochino, an Alaskan word applied to rum distilled from sugar and flour. Isn't that funny? This is from, let's see if there's a date on this. I mean, this is like a dictionary for slang back in the day, right? There is no, oh yeah, 1926. And it was it was something that was mailed out from the Washington Bureau. Wow. That's amazing. Our Washington Bureau issues 50 or more bulletins and pamphlets a year, one every week. Most of them contain information of value to every reader, information that cannot be obtained anywhere else without the expenditure of much time and money. So that's, I guess, what they did before the internet. That's awesome. Oh, you guys, this stuff just makes me so happy. Okay, the sun is bright, the air is sweet. 'Tis spring and time to make things neat. Spring cleaning, look at her go. I thought that was kind of cute. It's a Windex ad from 1966, I think, if I'm reading it correctly. And then on this side, we've got household pests. Because, you know, gross. Ew. Nasty. Let's stick with this side. But it all works. It's all about spring cleaning, right? All right. And then I got some book pages. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. I love this one. I love the colors. I love the subtle colors in the background and then the darker and the blue. Just absolutely love that. This says, let's see if I can read that. It's not in English. It's beautiful. And then he made the world a better place to live in. And this is a story. It's about Will Rogers and loving horses and why, and the relationship with horses. I didn't read the whole thing, but I thought, well, that's pretty cool. That would be a great intro into a horse journal, or a pamphlet to put into a horse journal. And I'll probably be making more horse journals because I love them. So I thought that was, you know, notable. Now this is actually a photo holder, but my thought was, because there's only one of these, I'd have to glue it and secure it, but cutting it and turning it into another journal cover. It's perfect. It's strong enough. It's absolutely perfect. I think it'll be great. So that's going to be a cover. This will go into a men's journal as well. The Tin Can Driver. They took 4 spools and an old tin can and Major Otto. It's an also ran. Okay, I just thought it was cute. And then on this side, I didn't realize there was another one. Oh, a fried onion equals 15 calories. Sour pickle, 1.5 calories. I'm the only one on a diet in this family. On a diet. No food you eat is air cooked right. Since you're on a diet, you'll find that sawdust is fine board. We suggest you try. What? Okay. So eat a bunch of sour pickles, guys. That's what I'm reading. I'm okay with that. And then I found this photo. Look at this house. It's perfect. Look at how she's dressed. Isn't that adorable? And look at her little soldier. Just all the little things. It's a bedroom. There's beds in there. It's a really nice house, isn't it? And they're just visiting. But I thought that was a cute picture. I don't know how I'm going to use this one yet, but I think I see these being smaller portioned, or I think it would also be a cute journal cover. I just do. I think it would be awesome. But I don't know. When the time comes to use this one, I'll know exactly what to use it for. And I loved this one too. This looks like a print. This is from Richard Pranulus, 1986. So this isn't as old. It's still old. And the windowsill and the moth on there. I love the simplicity of it. I think it's going to be beautiful with something. I don't know. This one won't be cut unless it turns into a cover for a journal, which it very well may. I can see that. I can see that as a tall, gorgeous journal, but I'd really rather have them off on the front. So I don't know. I don't know how I'll use that one yet. Again, when the inspiration comes, I'll know exactly what to do with it. Same with this. Look at this photo. I don't know if it's a photo. This is one in a series of world famous children's nursery tales and reproduced in full colors on glass. The brilliant coloring is uniquely transferred by hand in rich enamels, preserving the full sharpness of detail. The complete range of subjects are Goldilocks and Three Bears, Jack and the Beanstalk, The Old Lady Who Lived in a Shoe, Alice in Wonderland, Red Riding Hood, and Cinderella. Well, it's not glass, but maybe this is the packaging that went behind it. Number 425 page. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know if these were originally together or not. But this photo is beautiful. This one talks about a different one and a different series. Children's nursery tales. This one talks about Tom Tom the Piper's Son, Mary Had a Little Lamb, The Old Lady Who Lived in a Shoe, Alice in Wonderland, Three Little Pigs, and they're also glass. So that's pretty neat. I don't know that they went together. I have a feeling that somebody used this cardboard and put this in a frame or something. I don't know. But it's gorgeous, and I'm going to use that somehow. Once again, I think it would make a beautiful journal cover. It would. Split this in half, and you've got a front and a back. Or 2 journals. It could go that way, too. Or keep it long and make a really long one. But, yeah, I don't know. It's brittle, so it's going to have to be glued to something. All right, these are die cuts, I think. And I say these because I thought there might be 2 in here. There's only 1. Yep, but I have another one that's similar. So that's really pretty. I don't know if these were, they look like somebody colored them. Really nice. We'll keep that in there for safety. Here's a letter card. Look, they made a face out of it. This must be like a tracing card or something, maybe. It says, Mr. Donut rolled far away and never came home, so Mother made a cookie boy for a little man. He also grew large and could talk. Most of the time he said as in at, because of the taste of his medicine he was always taking. That is why he has his tongue out all of the time when you see him. They tease him by saying, don't you like medicine? And he says, aw, meaning of course not. His name is A. I'll play little man and you be cookie boy, who says 3 sounds. Take this medicine. Children say, tongues in front of the mouth, not out. Don't you like medicine? Children say, aw, tongues back. What is your name? Children say A as in 8. Oh, so this is how you teach A. Okay, and look, he's got that's his tongue that's sticking out. So he's taking his medicine. That's cool. So it's how to teach the letter A to the children. That's really neat. I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was different and interesting. All right. Isn't that cool, guys? This history is just amazing. Edgar Allan Poe. This looks like, oh, this is Mr. Reed's. That's his name, James Reed. And he wrote about Edgar Allan Poe. Wonder if he knew that was in there. Probably did. That's pretty cool. All right. Beecham's Helps to Scholars. This is a little Beecham's Pills medication booklet. World's Family Medicine. That's neat. It's got a little breakdown of, I don't know, geographical definitions. Lots of Beecham Pills information. I like stuff like that. That's neat. Things have changed so much since way back in the field of medicine. It's interesting to see the things that have held over, even if they're accurate or not. And then here's another cover that was in that box in the back. So this stuff was in, you'll see a video of me flipping through a box. There were some things in there, and I refer to that box as his junk box. It's not junk, it's treasures to me. But it's stuff that other people would just throw away, and I absolutely adore it. Well, that's where I always head. It's all at the back of the store. I sit down on the floor and take my time going through that box because there's some fun stuff in there. Fun, fun, fun. And that's where I got a lot of this stuff. So, you know, wrinkled up stuff like that. Who's going to keep that? Nobody. But I'll throw it in my bag because I'll help him clean up, and I can use that. Obviously, I can't use that for a page in a journal because it'll probably bust. But I can use it for collage and stuff, and it'll make great backgrounds and bookmarks and stuff like that. So it works for me. Stuff like this. That might be a fun bookmark, honestly. The Outline of History. This is, oh, I see, that was the part of a book cover. So one of them's the front, one of them's the back, most likely. And there's the cover. That's kind of cool. That would probably be best. That's not going to bend. It's going to be too brittle. So paste it on something. Pasted. The Wolf and the Dove. This was just, I don't remember picking these out, but Welcome to Turkey. I don't remember seeing these. They must have been in that stack that David pulled out. I'm not sure. No, because that was in a different bag. Must be tucked behind between some of these book covers. So there's another book cover. Amazing. These are actually different. They're two different ones. Or maybe not. Maybe this one was just exposed to the sun. Well, no, it wouldn't have been from that book because there's the back cover. No, because that's the front page. Could have been. One was exposed to the sun and got worn more than the other. I'm not sure. But very, very cool. A Tale of Two Cities. Here's another book cover. Like I said, these I found, this one was actually cut also because the edges are raw. That's neat. These were definitely found in that box in the back. There's another one. That's not what I paid for it. He was very generous. He just cut me a deal. I said, that sounds fantastic. So there's just a plain cover. Anywhere I was seeing plain cover, I was like, oh, I'll snag that up. I didn't pick up all of them, but I did pick up a lot, obviously. And then I found this coloring book in there, and I thought this would be fun. Now, this is going to be really brittle. There's no way I can really fold these, but they'll be great, again, for collage. And I'll just use the blank pages, or, you know, just sewing or covering a page with it. Isn't that cute? Just, some of them are colored. I may or may not use the colored ones, but I took the whole thing. Apple pie. That was just darling. So I grabbed it up. It smells like Grandma's house. It does. It totally smells like Grandma's house. Okay, there's another one of those. This one is another die cut, and she's just cut out. Isn't she pretty? I won't take her out. I'll leave her in there. And I got some tags. Now, I wanted to pull these out. There's a little piece of paper in here. And this one's in plastic. And I think Mr. and Mrs. Zeb Jackson Leeds are happy to announce the bar mitzvah of their elder son, Trevor Morton. The synagogue. Aw, this must have been the family. All right, we'll put that back in there. And then this one, this motor is shipped dry. Before starting, be sure to crankcase. And this is in a plastic. And then we've got the deluxe outboard motor. Ooh, this is an envelope. There's something in there. Ooh, warranty card, 1947. So this must have been for somebody's boat. That's awesome. So that's another beach water type ephemera. Here's another cover. You know what? I've got my covers covered for a minute. You know I'll go collect more, but April 1960. It says received 1962. Stamped 19. That's got to be in 1965. Central State Hospital Patients Library. Somebody colored the little pocket there. That's cute. There's that one. Man, that's a lot of journals to make. I'm looking at my pile down there. I put them in a basket. There's a lot. More than I thought. Okay, we got pictures. Dottie and Harry. It's Anne's school picture. Isn't she beautiful? We've got this little baby. I had to smile when I saw this little baby. So adorable. There's no information on there. Isn't she cute? I just want to just pinch her little cheeks. And I loved this photo. Love that photo. Bill Hinkle and Woody. I'm assuming that must be Woody Hinkle. And this is Dorothy. To the best aunt and uncle a girl could ever have. Loved, Dorothy. Wonder what kind of uniform that is. Is it military? I'm not sure. Okay, I started laughing out loud, and the lady standing near me is like, what? What did you find? This is order duplicates. So this is commercial views from Birmingham. Hollywood Country Club, 1929. Friends of Eddie Goodman. Okay, this is just, look at these, how these folks are dressed up. I'm not sure what the occasion is, but they're in some serious costumes. And it's November. It could have been, I mean, this could have been like a fall festival or Halloween. I just thought it was really funny. Look at, isn't that great? I love it. So this is going to be, and it's actually backed with fabric, which I thought was interesting. But it must have been like in a sample book or something like that. And there's handwriting on it. But I thought it was really funny. I don't know how I'm going to use that one yet, but I know that I will know when it's time. All right, and then I found this cutie, the Golden Egg book. Did I mention I had a lot to show you? We're almost done, though. I'm kind of sad because it's been so fun. Look at these little bunnies. This is going to be so cute. I love that. So that, you know, that's going to be a journal too. Eventually. Maybe not this year because it's getting close, but maybe. Uncle Wash his stories. I got a few more covers tucked in here because that's what I grabbed them for. So here's another one. That one was empty. Oh, there's handwriting on it. 526. With best wishes always for my old-time friend, Charles L. Driscoll, with whom I have passed many pleasant hours. Miss Sawyer, it looks like. Okay. So Uncle Wash his stories. That's sweet. That's really fun. That one was almost 100 years old too. And then I found this one. This is just the front cover. 365 bedtime stories. Wouldn't this be a cute, like, grandmother's journal? Wouldn't that be darling? With doilies and handkerchiefs and flowers, and I think that would be really, really sweet. That's what I was thinking about with that one. Thought, oh, I'm grabbing it up. And I found this page with just animal information on it. There's rabbits, frogs, skunks, all the animals. It's just a really cool little piece of stuff that was in there. And look at this one. This has got to be a springtime journal with a humorous twist of some sort. I don't know. It just feels funny to me. Cutting it in half. We got her on the front, this on the back. It's just packaging of some sort, but I think it's going to be, it needs to be a humorous, snarky something spring journal. Don't you think so? You guys, I can totally see it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it has to be. It just has to be. Nothing too serious. Okay, Raggedy Ann's Tea Party. This one actually has some wire on it. Somebody turned it into, or tried to turn it into something. But it's an old-time journal, and the wire is really old, so I'm not sure when that was done. But I grabbed it up because I can alter that. And it's embossed on there. I thought that was kind of cute. Look at her little Swedish doll. Super cute, super cute. Okay, here's down to the ephemera. This stuff was all in the mailbox up front, and or in the mailbox. You'll see the pictures when I'm at the end of this. Just quick videos, guys. Here's a map that I found. Tides of the beach of Florida. Well, I won't open that right now. Carter's Grove Plantation, Williamsburg, Virginia. There's a lot of informational stuff on here, but I thought they were pretty cool. Some postcards. I love the seagulls. That one doesn't look as old. This is from Morro Bay, California, back from home. 1981. The photographer is from Birmingham. So that's how I got here. And then this one's from, I can't read it. Another photo. Look, Oktoberfest. Look at them all dressed up. This one's obviously not as old, but I thought it was funny. We've got this one. I ain't one to gripe and fret about the letters I didn't get, but you wouldn't blame me if I feel that you've turned out to be a heel. Postcard. I found a letter. There's a letter. Oh, actually, it's a card. It's a Christmas card. I remember now. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? From Ruby and Dennis. Hope you have a nice Christmas. We'll try to send a gift sooner. And let's see if there's a stamp on there. 1977. That's old. That's almost as old as me. There was a card in there, just a little flash card. There was an empty envelope that's not been used. Another postcard from Miami Beach. Look at that. Here's one from Alabama. I love that. You're so amazing, Mom and Dad. We love you so much. Enjoy your treat. Happy Valentine's. Aw. That's super cute. This is from the Naval Academy in Maryland. There's a recipe card. There were some empty envelopes. I said, yes, please. Yes, please. That's that many envelopes I don't have to make for cards I'm making. Glad you're better. Super, super cute. Is that an actual whole card? Nope, it's not. It's like a postcard, but it's not. It's probably a card that was cut. But isn't that pretty? Love the pastels on there. That one's a postcard from Bermuda. 1909. There's an American flag that's all ripped to shreds. And from the picture is from a flag from 1861. Man, that's awesome. And this beauty. This one is from, can't read it, for Mrs. Raymond. And then there's another one of those awesome envelopes. United States storage receipt. I told you guys, I found some really cool stuff. Here's another one. I haven't read this one either, but it's a postcard to Pine Bluff, or it's got to be Pine Bluff, Arkansas. A loving birthday greeting. There's another, and I can't read that one either. 1925. There it is. Happy birthday hours. Really, really fun, aren't they? Look at the cars. Michigan. Look, there's not even an address. Mr. and Mrs. Howard something, Vassar, Michigan. There's not even a street address. 1937 from New York. That's amazing. Oh, and it's beautiful too. That's just gorgeous. I feel like I should just start a postcard collection from all the places. Look at this gorgeous envelope. This is from 1950. And it's just so neatly damaged. Love it. Look at this little guy. He had to come home to my faux family. He needed a home. And I think, if I'm not wrong, that looks like a cap gun in his hands. I'm not sure. Maybe not, but it looks like it. There was this little torn piece of paper. I took it. I'm like, it needs to go somewhere too. I really had an auto. Men's journal. Cars. Yeah. And this photo, look how beautiful this is. I want to frame this one. It kind of is the same kind of feel of another one that I had that has light pink in it. Isn't that beautiful? And she's got a little blue jacket. I love this. 1943. Little Bertha, 2.5, and G. Muddy. So cute. Another postcard. This one had music on it. I thought it was kind of neat. Look at that, beautiful. Where's this one at? This one's from Panorama. It's not in English. I'm not sure exactly where it is. It's so cool though. Mr. and Mrs. H.B. Stelling. Let's open this one in a minute. I didn't open that one before. Look at this beautiful postcard. I love that. And then I thought this one was cool too. It's kind of hard to see probably, but it's just a black and white image of, let's see, it's the sunken tugboat in Mobile, Alabama. So those are the posts in the water, and then the tugboat is sunken. Can you see that, a black and white? I thought it might be fun to do. When I saw this, I thought it would be fun to do like just a totally black and white journal. If I did, this would be something that would definitely go in there. Or I could put it with my beach stuff. I just thought it was beautiful. Very different. I love this one too. Part of Business District, Chinatown, San Francisco, California. So that's from home. California. I love the picture. I love the image. And then we've got Manhattan Beach. This one was from... don't know. That one is from Victoria Station, Georgia. I loved the tree. Windsor Castle and St. George's Chapel. This one is Mountain Highway, Vancouver, Canada. This one is from the stagecoach of General Andrew Jackson, 7th President of the United States, in the Old Smokehouse at Heritage, Nashville, Tennessee. Hermitage. Isn't that amazing? Pretty darn cool. And then what is this? Answers of examination questions. Oh, this is hand. Ooh. I didn't look at this thoroughly, but it was stuffed in there and I took it. So, International Correspondence Schools. Print plainly. So this is a test of some sort. From George Wingo of Adamsville, Alabama. About mine openings. Interesting. I'd be curious to read that. Well, I probably won't, but it would be interesting. That's another page of it, I'm sure. There's another Alabama postcard. Look at the doggy. The doggy, Gretchen. This one is the, I don't know. There was a flap of an envelope. I don't know why I took it. I had to. It was there, okay? Another beautiful photo. Faux family. There was no information on that one either. And then an empty envelope to somebody. Miss Vivian lived in Alabama, 1944. We've got a Holiday Inn sign. Look at that old Holiday Inn sign. Isn't that cool? The old van in the back. It's from Arkansas. And then we have this Christmas postcard. I put a couple of these aside. I wanted to open this one quick and see if we could read it. Oh, I might not be able to read that. Planning to go. Oh, I can. Dear Mama and Daddy, this is from 1956. Forgive me for not writing some, but the days just fly by. Just think, only 2 weeks before school. As I told you on the telephone, I have been very busy, either trying to clean up the house, listening to TV, or playing canasta. Never seem to find time to write, except in the wee hours of the morning as it is now. During the day, people always drop in, or I am working and I can't settle down to writing. I am greatly shocked to hear about Henry George's accident. It was a terrible loss, but all we can be thankful for is that no one was seriously hurt or killed. So with that in mind, all material lost, I got the birthday present I originally asked for, so thank you again. I am so glad I bought the dresses for Betty in August, for I haven't seen anything as pretty or inexpensive in Montgomery. I'm going to try to get our clothes put in order with items, with hems shortened or lengthened, etc. before school begins, but I doubt it. If I finish. As Robert says, all we do is play canasta, and it is almost true these days because we are trying to play a lot before school begins. The trip to Florida is still a question mark because we can't get together all on the time due to visitors, weddings, etc. Irene, Eunice, and Melody, maybe, is secondary. I still haven't got it straight what happened. In your first letter, you gave the idea that the car just caught on fire, which puzzled me. Then in your telephone conversation, you gave me the impression that the car skidded off the road. Please write exactly what happened if you know. What was in the trailer besides the boat and motor? Did HG lose his cameras, clothes, etc.? I received your letter with the torn up check. I appreciate your generosity, but I wish you had taken it, as I had only borrowed it until the 1st of August. I put the money to good use, however, and went to Montgomery and bought the pots, pans, and dishes I needed. So now are to me planning to go. What? Robert wants me to go, but of course Betty doesn't. Don't worry. If the others can go next week, I'll just go. I can't go the following week because of school meetings. I'm enclosing some pictures taken in Augusta and at Betty's party. You may keep them. I hope Sandy is being good. The puppies here are eating, is out of the house and home. I better close now and don't get after me for not writing more often, because I do think of you and Daddy all the time. It's just that I don't like to write. Lots of love, Emily. That's pretty cute. Oh, I hope that, oh my goodness, that's cute. All right, that was awesome. Now, last but not least, I got these. And I don't know what these are. Movie billboard. Okay, so I don't know you guys are going to be able to see these. Darn it. I don't know. I don't think so. So there are slides. These look like movies. And I'm going to have to do something fun with them. I just picked them up. I didn't really look at what they were. There was a couple that were like that said that they were like furniture companies. I'm like, I don't want their furniture pictures. But some of these look like action movies, and I don't know if there's a way I can show them to you. Darn it. I wish I could, but I don't think I can. Oh, you can see them. Look. They're really cool pictures. Hang on, let me put something solid behind here. Will that work better? Can you see that better? Oh, yeah. What's that one? Oh, over the white. That one's pretty neat. If I can get that light to reflect, you can see them too. That one's hard to see. And then let's see what this one is. Oh, these, oh my gosh. This is Barbara Streisand. And this is the Sinbad show? What? Who are these guys? Who are these guys right here? If they're from television, I don't know those guys. Who's this guy? This side towards screen. And then that's William Shatner. Who's that one? I'm not sure about that one. Look. What? Oh, man. I did not know I had these in my hand. Is that Will Smith? That's Will Smith, isn't it? Look at that. I can't think of her name. I think I know who that is, but I can't think of her name. And then who's this lady? It says GoldenEye. GoldenEye 1995. So there is some information on them. That's so cool. I did not know I had that. That's awesome. You guys, that was a fun haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it this long, stick around because I've got that roll of video that I did take in the store. I took the volume out so that nobody's voices were heard. So I'll just add music to it. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Of course you didn't, because I enjoyed it so much. There's no way. Love y'all. Hope to see you next time. Bye.